quickly. I'm sorry, Ameera, because we're still building. We haven't even lifted off yet. Ameera, can we ever change revolution or reform without bloodshed? Is that possible in like human style? Like, is that possible?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I think I agree a lot with Jonathan, with JB, because yes, I believe you can, but um, when it comes down to removing certain people from government, especially when they have powers that are extended throughout their whole lifetime, at that point, bloodshed is needed. When it comes down to the people on the ground, as Chef was saying, I don't believe that you need bloodshed within the people. But when it comes down to it, our government should be scared of us. They need to be
Mm.
working for us. We are scared of the government at this point. It shouldn't be this way. They should fear us rebelling. So the fact that our government thinks that they're over us and they think that we can't do anything, we're just going to keep paying them and paying, that's not right. And that's why I said heads need to roll. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but
No, no, no. That's perfectly fine, and that's exactly the point. I know, we said bloodshed, but I think that was a little over dramatic. But I
no,
think
it's not.
we all understand. Well, okay, damn, shit.
I'm
But
from the Middle East. You have to remember, I'm from the Middle East. We've
yes,
had
yes,
kingdoms that have been chopped. Okay.
yes, and I agree. And even in our country, sometimes a guy got to go to jail to prove a point. Sometimes people need to see the aggressions and the egregiouses against us for them to actually do action. So even if it's reform action or if it's revolutionary action, Bobby Hutton is a case. A young man was beaten up the other day or a couple of years ago in Minneapolis during the protest. He shot at the police through, but the reason why he shot out because they were randomly running down this going driving down the street, just randomly hitting people with rubber balloons. He took his Second Amendment act. He's now finally getting to be able to have the court system uh, alleviate the pressures of law from him. But the simple fact of the matter is that sometimes you need to have these moments. Even with Rodney King, without Rodney King getting his butt whipped, we don't have reform, and the police officers um, cameras that we do see now. So, in a way, we almost do need to.
Can I respond to that,
With the
eBlack?
eBlack, even with that, when you think
Hold
about that
on, guy.
situation, right?
Hold it on. So you talked about Bobby Hutton, and that was in the 60s.
Mhm.
Is everybody familiar with the move bombing in
Yes,
Philadelphia?
yes.
For the viewers, in 1985, the Boston Police Department, which some of the viewers who it kills me that there are black people in the viewership who think the police need more funding. These are the same police that dropped dynamite on the Move headquarters building in 1985 and killed a
You
bunch of
talking about
people.
You talking about John Africa?
Exactly,
Yeah, that was.
and killed a bunch of men, women, and children. Okay, because they wouldn't leave the building at the police's command. Like people have been bleeding and dying and trying to get self-determination, trying to challenge the system from the beginning. So like that's why I respond the way I responded. But I just had to mention them because it's not the hell for activists from St. Louis were getting killed right after the Mike Brown summer in the most suspicious ways. Like people are dying in now, right now, trying to effectuate change. While a lot of people who are benefiting from their blood are sitting at home swallowing everything the media says, all this bullcrap propaganda about how we need the military. Let me tell you something as a person who
Hannibal,
wasn't.
Hannibal,
Give
Hannibal.
me a second. Give me 30 seconds. As a person who spent.
Wait, but Hannibal, why do you have to
Let
be
me
wait,
finish.
wait, why do you
Let
have to
me
be
finish.
patronizing about it? Because when
Let
you
me
have your
finish.
hold up, when you have your perspective,
Let me
right?
finish.
We're not telling you that your
Let me
perspective is
finish.
fed to you. Hold up. That's a bit patronizing. Just because we
It,
disagree with you does not mean we're just taking propaganda from the media. I just happen to have a different perspective than you. That's all it is.
no,
You
it's
don't know where my perspective come from. So
I fair
that's quite
enough.
patronizing. That's quite
Fair enough.
patronizing.
But you know what else is patronizing? To have people who have never been a part of a troop movement talk about how big the military needs to be to make us safe from China. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's about to go down.